Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new play-by-play video. Today we're playing some Merlin solo. We're going a bit of an alternative build. I know you see the bluestone and you're like, is it a strength Merlin escapade? Unfortunately, probably not. I mean, maybe we'll shift it. We'll see. But I wanted to go a old Merlin build that used to be pretty viable and then completely fell out of favor and rotation due to itemization changes. It was a semi-tank Merlin build with Soul Reaver. Now, there is no aspect in my specific Merlin build that I'm going right now, but previously you did go aspect, so yeah, I just don't think it's really worth it, but I suppose you could. Um, I just want to see if this is like decent at all. I really don't know. Obviously, Soul Reaver no longer requires you to have less health than your opponent. The big issue with this Merlin proc build previously was that you would go some iteration of, I believe it was like Book of Thoth, Phoenix Shield, Bluestone, Gem of Iso, and Soul Reaver. And then when Soul Reaver had gotten shifted to be like, you need to have less health than the opponent for it to proc, that Merlin build obviously had a lot of health and therefore was literally unusable. So now that Soul Reaver can be picked up on tanks because it applies independently as a damage stat on base health and on item health, regardless of the health that you have, uh, the characters should be playable. With this build again, because it actually works. Now, I don't know how good Soul Reaver is. It got buffed, hotfix buffed, because it was garbage. I still think it's probably pretty weak, so this build might be like mid. But what I would say is this is like a value investment, okay? And here's what I mean. I am pretty sure if Soul Reaver still is a little weak, which I think it is, this build will get buffed because Soul Reaver will probably get buffed again. Again, I'm not certain, right? Um, but if it's weak, I think it will get buffed again. So, yeah. We are into a Danza solo with Warrior's Axe and Sunder, so I guess we'll be building semi-tank. Yeah, a little bit unfortunate. You know, anytime you're playing a backliner into a backliner and theirs is more pressure than you, should not have walked into that, that was bad. It's a bit tricky to play because, like, naturally you kind of just, like, are playing duel at this point, and your cut is worse than theirs at this stage of the game. But we'll do our best. You know, we do outrange him, so that's quite valuable. My bluestone autos and stuff are very strong, especially once I get some levels, so I say like level 4 we kind of own him. He's trying to corner bait me there, which is a really bad play. You should just hit the camp and get the minis there. I'm happy you didn't though. But yeah, basically, you know, if we get, say, I don't know, level 5, we're going to kind of have a lot of finesse potential in this lane. I love this character, guys. Merlin's one of my favorite gods in the game, so I am always stoked to play him. And yeah, this build was like genuinely like a viable, I'm not saying super meta, but it was genuinely a viable build, so it's very exciting to just like try it again. I do have Aegis still, but I didn't want to Aegis all that. I guess I could have, you know, just to like keep my health bar up, but yeah, we didn't. It's no big deal. Poke him again right there. Space the 1. Again, I could have also just gotten my flicker, but just didn't. And it worked out pretty okay. Again, you gotta hold your nerve a little bit. As long as you do, it should be okay. Obviously a little closer than maybe desired because of axe and stuff like that. But, you know, I wasn't really too worried about dying as long as I didn't like brick there. Again, remember what did I said though? I said that this is not a lane that we're supposed to fight pre-5, right? Once we get stance swap upgrade, we have slightly better cooldowns and stuff. This lane is like a lot easier. So I overfought early because I knew I could just outplay him. Would I recommend that formulaically? No, right? So we found an opportunity, we took it. But again, conceptually, I never have to take that risk because I do win later. I'm just going to accelerate my game start being good because I found an angle, right? So please keep that in mind. It's very important that you don't make the play I make if you're gonna die, because if you do, you're gonna be very sad, right? Because if you start getting behind, it's a disaster. Great gank by my jungler. We're gonna just shove the wave here really quick and then rotate over to rocks. And yeah, we're going Book Rush. Obviously not a great first item in general, but it gives us good mana, which I do want. And once it starts stacking, it's going to be awesome. My jungle mid are just going to do that, so I'm going to go to my chest camp. Are they not going to do it? Okay, they are. Sorry, I was like looking and it was a bit confusing. Cool. Alright. Well, we got this chest camp done. I can just let my jungler attack the blue. He's not going to attack blue. That's fine. I'll do it in a second. Yeah, you don't need to split your blue ever with your jungler if he's just doing it. He didn't, but yeah. Downs is here. And we'll just take a reset. And you might wonder why bluestone over sands or something. Well, again, the idea is that we're going to be heavy proccing with like our items and stuff, so this should generally feel better because we're actually going to be semi-tank Merlin, and we generally have Book as a way to like buff up our Soul Reaver and stuff, but also just as a way to make sure we don't go so yeah.
Enemy ultimate incoming.
All right, next item is Phoenix Shield. Again, it's been a long time since I've done this build, like gosh, 8 months maybe less than that, but it's been a while. So yeah, you could also go Vamp Shroud with this build. It's a slightly different flare, but it does work. And yeah, we're not doing that, but you could. The thing about this build is, like, again, it's a scaler. So the fact that we're, like, ahead is freaking awesome, man. That makes it so exciting. And yeah, at this point, like, I can just kind of outrange him, throw abilities and autos on him when I feel like I can, and if I miss, not a whole lot of pain for it. Kind of just pretty safe. It's probably baiting me a little bit, like it feels like it, but honestly not super afraid. Maybe I should be. It is just a Susano, huh? I do have non-stacked Book. So maybe I'm being a little bit silly. Dang, I was close. Alright, the bad guy is around, but I'm also not very scared of him, you know? Nice. Yeah, we had the hurt coming. We just kind of played the wall there. Obviously, we had Aegis and Pot still. Like, there's 0 kill potential on us. So, just baited a really nice fight, and we get a 3rd kill. Pretty awesome stuff. My Herc's doing rocks. You know, I could help him, obviously, but he's going to be able to solo them just fine. And we'll farm over here. Obviously, me picking up rocks is good, but, like, my teammate picking them up is also good. So, I don't really care too much. Alright, we'll take it back here. We're going to go into... Now, like, look, Phoenix Shield... Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is he trying to do? Listen, I'm gonna... Look, I'll walk into this. I know I'm going to win this. I dare you. That's what I thought. No way he tried to go for a gank. Embarrassing, honestly. Yeah, I've got a lot of choices in terms of builds. I do want to go, like, Totem probably for cooldown at some point. Again, Phoenix Shield's what I typically go second here. It feels a bit weird to go defense on him when you're kind of owning, like, I want to go more damage, but it does make me play more aggressive. I'm actually gonna, like, semi-greedy here because I have no pressure on me. So if I can get Phoenix in one swoop, you know, and not have to back multiple times for it, I think I'll just do it. What's he building? So he went Golden Blade. Alright. I see what he's going for. Alright, we got a Zolt for free. I am gankable again, so let's hide a little bit. Guys, we're 3-0, it's 3-4. I low-key feel like we're about to have a Herculean performance in this one. Like, we might just be 50-0. It's gonna be like 50-60. I'm actually excited, though. By the way, we are also queuing. I'm obviously recording, so I'm just, like, deafened, but we're queuing with Curry. He's doing an on her support video. I know people are looking for YouTubers and stuff like that and other roles, or people at least uploading. I wouldn't really call him a YouTuber because he's not been uploading too much, but like he just kind of started getting more into it, so I'll link that below if you want to check it out. And yeah, you know, we're trying to help populate the YouTube scene a little bit because it's good for everybody. So check it out. Okay, let's back here. Now I'm on a bit of gold, and you're gonna notice rocks are up, so this back's a little bit dodgy, but we do have lane prio, so I think we'll be fine. built to just get there anyways.
Yes, I've read
Um,
about this artifact.
yeah, yeah, our mid's walking over anyways. It's all good. Phoenix Shield acquired, very, very strong. On a character like this because we have so many abilities implicitly. We want to get more cooldown as well. That's going to be a big thing. Nice. Dude, he he got CC'd so bad. Holy. Nice job, team. And now we have a bit of choices with the build. Again, I think Totem of Death is really good because it's cooldown and like we have a lot of tick damage and stuff, so it'll help us out a good bit. I think that's what I'm going to go next. Normally, I sometimes go like a magical defense item here or something, but I think Totem's just going to be quite good. So we get some more cooldown to cast more and proc more Phoenix Shield and whatnot. And then afterwards, we'll see. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I could get ganked. Okay, I mean, I think this is playable. Let's just play it correctly. We're full health, guys. I'm okay. Oh, man. Oh, there's the third one. Uh-oh. Remember, our autos do give us the Phoenix Shield proc because they're enhanced if we use an ability. Have abilities soon. It's close, it's close.
Get him, Snatty.
No, dude. Oh my gosh, I should have went to Fire Stance. I wanted the CC, I thought it would save me. Oh, it was close, man, it was close. Damn it. Okay, why is this Newt so ahead, though? Frick. If she wasn't so strong, I actually just farmed them all. Heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. It was close, it was close. Dude, you know what the problem was? That Aegis was trash. This Donzol did no damage. I should have not Aegis that. If I didn't Aegis the Donzol and I saved it for the Newt, which I didn't know she was going to come over, to be fair, but if I saved it for the Newt, I kill all of them. Damn it. That was the fix. All good, all good. Well, we'll get Totem here for the awesome cooldown. And then I think, yeah, magical defense item's quite good. We can go Genji's, we can go Sphere. Probably we'll just end up going Sphere, to be honest, but yeah, both choices are okay. Sphere will give us a little bit more int, which is always always a good time. He's so dead, it's unbelievable. Dark. Huge. Alright, how much for this? 950, so we're almost there. We are almost there. You know what? You know what the problem is, guys? We were giving our teammates the rocks. I'm never doing it again. Never, ever. If we had the... What the heck, dude? We only got 2. If we had more... Oh my gosh, it would have been awesome there. You find all the excuses you can to not 3v1, right? Alright, we'll get Totem here. And, yeah, I am gankable-ish, so I should leave. You get the tower down, that's always a bit of a threat, right? This is definitely getting a gank on us. Oh, I didn't kill him, man. Damn it! I'm not worried about these two separated. There's the other bad guy, though. Did Aegis everything there? What the heck, man? Ay, ay, ay. That's so unfortunate. Gosh, it was kind of close again. Oh well, oh well. Boo. We got Pyromancer, it's okay. I'm just bitter. And it's okay, sometimes you gotta understand you're just the bitter one. We got Totem here, that'll help us a good bit. I mean, to be honest, dude, like, Sphere is nice, but, like, I'm low-key thinking if I just have Genji's, the cooldown resets are gonna go, like, crazy, you know? That's why I'm, like, a bit torn, actually. But I guess I do have good cooldown anyways, right? Like, already I have, you know, 25 plus my 3 on Ice Stance. So maybe it's fine. we're definitely generating pressure nonetheless. So yeah, we'll just go into Sphere, and then we'll go into Soul Reaver, finally. That's like the crux of the build, that's the whole point. So I'd hope we get it sooner rather than later. And it should be owning. It really is the combination of Phoenix Shield plus like a semi-tank build with Soul Reaver that gives this build its like merit, but yeah. Nonetheless, you get the idea. Alright, let's get these rocks here. And Bluestone, I know you might still be like a little confused as to where the big value of that comes. It really is once it upgrades. So again, there is a level of like hit level 20 with this build to win. But like as you can see, if you farm well and stuff and you play the character well with the in-hands, you are like a demon before that. So it's not like you have to just wait for that time to be useful. You can fight and stuff beforehand. Just depends how you're farming. And again, the game opens up when you're farming well and you're like getting your camps and stuff like that. I'm dead again, guys. No! Okay, I've creeped. My bad. Bro, why are they 3-minning their red instead of going to gold? This is so boring. What the hell, dude? Alright, my fault. Like, there's no way. Yes, that is my fault, but like, boo. Oh, these guys are so cringe. Whatever. And Pete. We have Sphere of Negation being built ever so slowly. You know, if I wasn't dying, it probably would help a little bit, but that's okay. Probably get a Queen Naga here. Gives us a bit of a damage buff, so that is nice to see. And then, yeah, I'm thinking we just go into Soul Reaver finally soon. Boys, I'm telling you, it's going to actually be like insane how much of a damage buff it is. Once we have the Soul Reaver, or at least it should be. If it's not, I've lied to you all, but we're getting close.
Your team has destroyed the Pyromancer. Your left tower is under attack.
Alright, let's back here.
Your right tower is under attack. Defend middle lane.
More power to add to my already overwhelming arsenal.
Attack.
I am gonna rotate a little bit. Let's zone.
Your
I mean, we are a good bit ahead as a team, and I'm still like very ahead, so I think these fights should be kind of easy. They're not really taking them around us because they know, you know? We are a little split, but I am coming. Almost there. Uh-oh.
has been slain.
Did miss my one, unfortunately. Okay, that guy's insane for Chiron ulting like that, but fair enough. Good job. Fire stance here. We're owning. What is this damage? Bro, this disco aspect, I swear, hits so hard. Holy shit. Bro, like, I have a full sphere. I'm not squishy. Me oh my. Alright, well, we didn't die, I guess, so that's good. Jeez. Hey, that's actually crazy. Alright, well, we got, some wave pushes and all that good stuff. At least weren't able to get 1 billion kills there, but next time, it's all good. I want to try to get red buffs, by the way. If I have a red buff on me, on this god, it's got to be crazy, crazy. Okay. Gonna walk over mid here. Can he... Okay, nice. It's too many bad guys. Okay, I think this is winnable though. We are doing some big damage. I'm trying. I probably should have just not spin this stance, but all good, I guess. That was a terrible Aegis by me. Holy shit, I Aegis 0 damage. All good. It's okay. Let's fight them again. Never fear, never fear. Coming. Nice, nice, nice. Good wall. Okay. I'm gonna reset here. Okay, actually, we can just do Pyro, I think. Low-key, my fire damage feels kind of bad. I mean, we've already started this, so I have to just help him. Okay, it's actually not that bad, because I do have Totem, right? So I do kind of just, like, prot shred it. Yeah, I guess it's okay. And fire base damage got buffed on this character. Yeah, it's not bad at all, actually. Holy. Wow, I'm actually surprised. I guess it is a fire giant in Smite 2, though, so maybe I shouldn't be. Let's reset here. Bluestone upgrade. Oh, it's the big spike, boys. It's the 3 spikes are Bluestone upgrade, Phoenix Shield, and Soul Reaver. So we have 2 now of the 3. And after Soul Reaver, you know, we could go like a Spirit Robe, we could go like a Yogi's even, we could go a Thieves last item for like a ton more health to heal into. We could go an upgraded Relic. You know, it's really up to you. I don't know. Obviously, that's, you know, the one item that's changed. Because you could go Gem of ISO still, but I don't think it's like that worth it. Alrighty, let's look.
Your team has destroyed the Gold Fury.
We are completely destroying them. Holy moly. A little off the mark there at the end, but it's okay. Oh man, it was so close. So lucky, so lucky. Barely didn't kill him with the Bluestone there. Look at these Bluestone damage amounts, though, and it's physical damage too, remember, because Bluestone always deals physical damage, so even though we're a magical, we are just proccing a ton of fizz damage on them. It's brutal to itemize into. We're just getting these easy hits off. Ton of poke on that guy. Man, they're just taking it. Alright, try to get some more poke off. Noodle Forest. Alright, right Phoenix down, not bad. On cooldowns here a little bit, but we might be able to just like win the video game. Holy man, we were just full health after it all. Awesome stuff, huh? I mean, what a menace of a build. We didn't even get the Soul Reaver, which is hilarious, but just goes to show, man. You get your autos off right, you get your in hands good with Phoenix Shield, and holy moly, are you just an absolute menace. We did 1 billion damage that game. Sheesh, man. Alright, let's guess. How much did we do? I don't even know how long that game was. I'm gonna guess we did 42k, though. It wasn't a long match, so I think 42k is, like, not crazy. 47 almost. Damn. Look at that, boys. What a pop-off. Huge. Yeah, it was a shorter match, but freaking awesome and action-packed, so that's what you're always playing for, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, as always, and I will see you all super soon. Let me know what you want to see in the future. As always, we'll finally hopefully get a Naja aspect video. It's been getting banned a lot. It's not that good, but we'll try to do it. And I appreciate you all as always. See you soon. Peace.